Couldn't have played that any better.
Really just seemed to have put that one into the slot with the first ball to the new batter. All the same, it's a glorious shot for your first ball.
Yep, thick edge. A couple on offer here. Yep. Nicely played.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Yep. Bird did very nicely out there on the boundary. There'll be one run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Bowl, perfect Yorker, brilliant bowling.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Brook won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. 1 over left in the innings. Bird to bowl it.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep. Big edge. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Timed that perfectly. Nicely fielded on the boundary.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away. Good work there on the boundary.
Through the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Quick onto that in the infield.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it. The innings wraps up with a very defendable total. It will need some good bowling. It certainly won't be the easiest total to chase. The openers are coming out to begin the chase. A few early boundaries will help settle things down. The bowlers will only need a sniff to get back in the game. Yes! And the chance goes begging. No pressure as they've found a gap.
Very, very quick between the wickets, these two. Got home, well, you'd almost say comfortably in the end.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Yes. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Good bit of timing there.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Yes. Good shot. He's found the gap.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punch that away through the covers with exquisite timing. Great shorter ball, well played though, didn't flinch, was able to leave the ball comfortably, and that's the end of the short stuff for this over.
End of the over, 10 off it. The Sixers are none for 10. Thompson, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Yep. Good catch. Out.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit, maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
Moving well between the wickets, great running, fantastic running, but it's leg byes to the total.
Huge edge.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap.
Yes. No. Could be close.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Brilliant diving stop.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yeah.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
The Sixers weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over.
Bit of shape on the way through. Henriquez happy just to watch it go by.
Loud appeal. So they do indeed signal for the review. Just feel it's a little bit foolish, seemed out to me.
This looks good. Is it hitting though? Henriquez has to go. Ends up being a wasted review. An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Christian will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. Confident appeal. Could it be? Yes. Can't get that outside the ring field. Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Oh no, that's dropped. Really good over. Takes a wicket, keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the boundaries. The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle. Couldn't get it through the field. Beaten on the drive.
Thompson with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Misses everything.
Doing well to clamp down out there. 3 consecutive dots, and the batters have lost any momentum they might have had.
Yes.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Precision past the umpire and not likely to get cut off.
It was a very, very good shot, presenting a straight bat, simple execution and back past the bowler.
Yeah.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
That's the over. The Sixers are 2 for 27.
Hold on.
Great shot through the gap.
Yep.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Lovely shot, gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Yes.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
9 runs added there. The Sixers are 2 for 36. 4 runs in fine style off the front foot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play. A bit lucky, that's just sailed through to the keeper.
Yes.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Clipped way off the pads. What a shot for 4.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yeah.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yes.
Really good shot there.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
End of the over. 13 runs coming from it. The Sixers are 2 for 49. Ellis, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Randwick end.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yes!
What a shot. Lovely on drive. There's no chance of anyone catching that.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary. Played that beautifully. Saw the short one, got out the way. There are no more of those in this over.
Yep.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yep. Bowler. Yes.
Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. 6 off it. The Sixers are 2 for 55.
2 for 55.
Edged. Straight to the fielder.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
Yes. Yes.
Times it nicely.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Yep.
It's a good shot. 4 straight down the ground.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Over. The Sixers are 2 for 64. Ellis in the Randwick end.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as inside the ring.
Manipulating the field, asking questions of the opposition captain as they take a single.
Yep.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over, 9 off it. The Sixers are 2 for 73. Thompson with the ball in hand again.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better. Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
End of the over. The Sixers are 2 for 75. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Yes.
Ellis did very nicely out there on the boundary.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers. Oh, yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand. Beautiful slow delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Yes.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Right. Yes. No. Yep. No. Yes. No.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. The Sixers are 2 for 81.
Yep.
No pressure as they've found a gap.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers. Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Drives and misses everything.
Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly. Lucky to survive.
Yes.
That's a boundary save for sure.
Well, that's an example of good running. Should always be on the lookout for runs in this format.
Yes.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Ellis coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Yeah.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third. That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs. A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yes.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yeah.
Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. Quick onto that in the infield. An inexpensive over ends and a wicket coming from it. The right armour is coming on to bowl in the Paddington end.
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Nicked it. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for four more.
Good shot. A beauty.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yep. Bowler.
David has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Couldn't get it through the field.
It's another wicket, the fourth. Sometimes you just have to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Yep.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. That's right off the meat of the bat.
That's incredible. Just the power on that shot. That's the sort of thing you want to see in the crowd when you come to the cricket.
Yep. Good-looking shot, back into position easily, and timed it beautifully.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's race to the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Nicely ran, working the ball away into the gaps to find the easy single.
Oh no, that's dropped.
Good return back from the deep. Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keep pressure on the bowlers.
12 runs added there. The Sixers are 4 for 108. This will be the first over of the power play. This pair should be really trying to push the scoring rate along.
Completely mistimed it. Didn't look like they got anywhere near that.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the fifth wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
And a brilliant take by the keeper. Loud appeal.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Very sweet off the bat, and 4 all the way.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up, punched away nicely to get off the mark.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Over ends, so too does the power play. Change is coming in the field. Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
Just to the leg side, and that's been thrashed away through the onside.
Into the gap, nice shot.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yes. 4 runs in fine style off the front foot.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Really good shot there.
Got to the boundary, last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well directed short ball, did well to keep that down.
9 runs added there.